Every day is
Did
fuck
really
Israel
well.
Day when they're committing genocide. So I'm just going to start nice with a Sky News, and because you know how much we love corporate media around here. Officials say that more than 100 people have been killed in Gaza in 24 hours, making it the deadliest day in a week.
A week?
100 people in 24 hours is the deadliest day in a week. Fuck Israel. Yes, and Tiberius, of course, has to point out, still less deadly than 10 minutes in Philippi. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, okay, and then you've got all the garbage clowns in the replies. So, and not to be
scroll Twitter,
not to be outdone.
Gross.
All right, Dave DeCamp at antiwar.com. Israeli forces killed 50 Palestinians in Gaza over 24 hours, and another 4 Palestinians starved to death due to the U.S.-backed Israeli blockade. Isn't that nice? So this was August 14th. That was 3 days ago. So that was on Thursday. Gaza's health ministry said on Thursday that Israeli forces killed 50 Palestinians over the previous 24-hour period as relentless U.S.-backed Israeli attacks continue across the Strip amid Israel's preparation to escalate its genocidal war, because they haven't murdered enough yet. The health ministry said that the bodies of another 4 Palestinians killed by previous attacks were recovered. Quote, a number of victims still under the rubble and on the streets, where ambulance and civil defense crews are unable to reach them at this time because they've destroyed all the roads. I didn't even know there were any ambulances left at this point. On top of the violent deaths, Palestinians continue to starve to death due to the Israeli blockade and restrictions on aid. The health ministry said that it recorded 4 malnutrition deaths over 24 hours, which brings the total number of victims of famine and malnutrition alone to 239, including 106 children. There's a photo of one killed in an airstrike. Among those violently killed by the IDF were desperate Palestinians seeking food aid. We're going to cover more of that. The health ministry said that 22 aid seekers were killed and another 269 were injured. Of course, they don't have the medical capabilities to really take care of those 269 by design. Since the U.S.-backed Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, you mean American mercenaries, began operating at the end of May, the health ministry has recorded the deaths of 1,881 aid seekers and the injuries of 13,863.
Starving people.
Unbelievable. The Palestinian news agency, WAFA, reported that at least 5 Palestinians were killed by Israeli fire near an aid center north of the southern city of Rafah. The news agency also reported Israeli airstrikes and shelling in Khan Yunis and Gaza City. I think one of those shot by Israeli fire in the north was child. At least 8 Palestinians were killed in an Israeli bombing of a house in Gaza City's Zaytun neighborhood. Israel has significantly ramped up its attacks on Gaza City as it's preparing to launch a new offensive to take it over, a plan that involves forcibly displacing 1.2 million civilians with artillery fire. The health ministry said that the latest violence has brought its death toll since October 7th, 2023 to 61,776 officially. Number of wounded to just over 154,000, almost 155. Studies have shown, of course, that the ministry's numbers are likely a significant undercount.